people are practicing this kind of trial in the media, these days they go and they say the guy's a thief. We were taught that you should use words like alleged, it may be, it appears. What has happened to all that? What has happened to all those lessons we were doing? I am saying that what Opana does on radio, no professor of communication can vouch for that. I'm sorry, but that's the point. No professor of communication can vouch for that. And civil society said that the statement was castigating journalists and it was impeding the work of journalists. And within the context, I was disappointed. When the guy is running a risk and doing media trials, civil society, you like that? The guy has been put a question. You say that the guy owes you 140 million. He owes the state. The state hasn't said the guy owes him. You said it. I don't know whether you were the accountant or the JIDA committee. You can't show it in the JIDA report. The guy came to your studio. You couldn't show it. Nobody is asking him that question. Where is the evidence of what you have propagated consistently amidst insults that the guy owes the state 140 million? Where is it? You think it is pedestrian matters that we do? Please, you have talent. You have as I advise you, maybe you have to engage with Aristotle and Plato and read Homer's Iliad. It will help you so that when you are writing, you will write things that don't expose your cerebral weaknesses. And then you go and write people's names on a Saturday so that people will insult them. That I'm distributing GJ. I'm not distributing. I am canvassing for it. People don't like money for something that happened last year over. I don't want to remind families of things that have happened that are not great. So, we don't want to do that. But something happened with the Flagstaff House, Stanislav Dogbe and all that. And somehow people hold something against money. It's okay, I don't mind. All I'm saying is that the statement that Afilmoni issued, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. If you do a content analysis, and the statement that the civil society issued is fundamentally flawed. It is unrepresentative of what Afilmoni wrote because he didn't castigate and he didn't impede. And I'm surprised. We sat here and Edianan went and sued and won the case. Everybody pretends they've forgotten. These guys go on radio and they call a businessman a thief. You are the fourth estate of the realm. You're not the first. You're not the second. You're not the third. So as we were trained, learn to use words like alleged. It appears. We don't know. But it looks like. Do that. Don't go on a tangent and write on Facebook. Now you're writing on Facebook. Go and look at the case of the British case. Please put that case on. Let's show them what happened. There's a case in England, in a British court recently. It's not too long ago. Yes, McAlpine versus Becco. Do you go and look for this case? Do you know what happened? The BBC was fined, and they paid. ITV was fined. They lost the libel case. Now this is BBC. I'm not talking about. This is BBC. They lost the case, and they were fined. Put on also, as we conclude, the Indian matter. Let me just read from Professor Chaudhry. Professor Chaudhary. He is from a university in India. Look at the first part. It says the last of the 10th point thus clearly implicates that it is not ethical. It is not ethical to prejudge the guilt or innocence of a victim or alleged criminal before the court of law announces the verdict. This connotes that the concept of media trial is an unethical practice. Have you heard it? This is from India. That professor is a solid professor from Indian School of Communication. That's why I'm saying to you that no professor of communication will see what happens on radio when they are calling people thieves without a court trial. Edianan has demonstrated that when you do that, he will go to court and he will win. Tonlita won against the electronic media group. Good evening, Egbert Fabel. You know why I'm greeting you, sir. Congratulations on your new appointment. Edianan went in and won the case. He says this connotes that the concept of media trial is an unethical practice. Haven't you heard it? And then you, civil society, you don't know this. You haven't seen this. And you say statement is castigating. And because they are chasing corruption. Who pronounces corruption? It's the court. Now, I'm passionate about this because I was on that Edianan bandwagon. I was on it. And we were all shouting, hey, he has taken contract from Senate. Contract is inflated. The contract was done in Chasasari's house near the swimming pool. Professor Mills was there. We were saying all these things. The man had patience for us. He went to court and he won flat. Have we forgotten Black Rasta? Or we've forgotten? So when a GJ publishes a statement like this, and everybody is jumping on the bandwagon, and I'm disappointed about civil society. The guy in question, he has been challenged. He hasn't responded. The guy has talent. Opana, you have talent. There's no doubt about it.